Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. Thank you all so much for being here. It's so exciting to see this room really full of all your beautiful faces again. We are going to start the proceedings today with Uncle Bill Nickerson, who is a Wurundjeri elder. We're very honoured to have you here and to kick off APA event for 2023.
Thank you. I might stand up here too. Yes, good afternoon to you all. And first of all, thank you to the organisers of the special awards ceremony for some... Look, if you ever hear an Aboriginal person say the word deadly, it means very good. So these deadly photographic expedition and the photographers behind it for giving me a chance to conduct a welcome to country at your awards ceremony and gathering. Because if you consider for thousands and thousands of years, people have gathered, especially being here not far from the Birrarung or the Yarra River, if you've never heard the word Birrarung before. We're ceremony grounds just out at the back of Collingwood at Diets Falls. These sort of ceremonies of welcome to country occurred, and I'll use modern language to give you a bit of an insight of what they were about. It was allowing people to feel culturally safe to conduct their business. So thank you for showing that respect. It's a real key to actually feeling truly welcome to this land. Now, to me, cultures of any kind, the basis of it is your language. Our language is called Woiwurrung. We're in the process of bringing it back, and I can speak a little. So, Waminjika, Gabamalamangil, Balambunyalambul, Warranjeri Balak, Niranat Maga Gil, Bill Nicholson. Welcoming you here for a purpose. That purpose, obviously, is what I mentioned earlier, to celebrate the awards today. I greet you. Good day from the Wurundjeri people. My name's Uncle Bill. I'm one of the post-colonial story. These individual stories, I guess as a warning, will test all your emotions. But people like Simon Wonga, you might have heard of Wonga Park out in eastern Melbourne there, our first land rights advocate, and William Barak, our most well-known elder of the past, our first human rights advocate. Amazing individuals with all the support networks around them, and they had to be, because in 1863 the government recorded a census of Wurundjeri people, and they only counted 18. My grandmother came in 1914 and met an Irishman named Paddy and had 16 kids, so that was very much needed to bring our numbers back, so I've got to thank Nan for that one. Community leaders here today, I acknowledge you. True community leaders convey the voice of their community over their own. Environmental leaders here today, we need you more than ever. The country is crying out for the people of this land to listen to it. And also cultural leaders today, I encourage you to get out and tell your story, because that's where mutual respect is built. Mutual respect is the key base of reconciliation. Traditionally, every boy and girl was taught the responsibility to country and each other. I'd like to continue that responsibility in my welcome to countries to everyone who wants to feel truly welcomed. Concerning the past, we can live in ignorance and totally ignore it, or we can actually take lessons from it. And I always challenge people, let's eradicate racial discrimination out of this country. It was born on it, it still exists today, and it's something we don't want to leave for our future generations. They're going to have enough on their plate. So let's try our best to eradicate, which is basically based on fear, racial discrimination. The Welcome to Country ceremony is a law ceremony. It's like a passport. It allows you to use our sacred resources, allows you to feel safe. There's trust and respect built through the sipping of water and the offering of water to our guests. We do a smoking ceremony to spiritually cleanse both the land and the spirit of the people coming onto the land. No fires here today, so you'll have to imagine that one. But basically, I'll just like to say, as a welcome to country, to feel truly welcome. Respect to people, country and culture is part of the law. It was never ceded. It still exists on this land. And I feel that respect today. So, Waminjika Waranjeri Big, welcome Wurundjeri country to yous all. And congratulations to the future award winners for these great deadly photos that we've got here. So thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much, Bill Nicholson. Hey, mate. Here we are again. I can't quite believe it's been another year. It seems to have been a long one and yet a very fast one as well now that we're back here again. But it's wonderful, like I said, to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming. I know some of you have come from a long way away to be here, and it really means the world to us to see you all, and it means the world to us if you just walk down the road as well.
So many interstaters this year. Yeah.
So many interstaters. It's just, it makes our hearts grow bigger. Just want to also just thank Bodriggy first and foremost for just having us back in this beautiful pub. We all just came in barreling in today, and they opened up at 12 o'clock and we were all ready to go already. So thanks so much, guys. You guys are amazing, and you make the work look even better, I think, if that was even possible. Bit about APA?
Yeah, so I'm largely the button pusher here today to keep the screen moving.
I don't want that responsibility.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stressful one, but we're going to work through it. This is the 8th year we've run this award, which is just mind-blowing for us. It's gone very, very fast, and it's just continued to evolve year after year. And when we set out to do it, Harriet and I really just sat down in a cafe, had the idea of creating opportunities for photographers, and that's something that we've really just tried to stay true to over the years. And what we could never have predicted is the way in which the photographic community and beyond have continued to kind of respond to what we're asking for. We ask for work that changes the way we view the world. We ask for work that allows us to grow our understanding of other people and the place that we live in. So when we look around the room here today, we feel like that is absolutely reflective of that. So if we can just begin by giving our finalists a big round of applause first and foremost.
And I just want to add as well that the whole shortlists are being screened on the digital displays, so really make sure you have a look at those as well, because there's some incredible work that's not necessarily in print today but is up on those screens. So we just want to move through quite quickly because we want to get to the guts of the day. But these kind of events just don't happen without a huge amount of support. And first and foremost, we want to thank all our sponsors that are here today and watching from afar. Nikon, Julie, Cindy, all your team, Kylie, wherever you are. She's on her way. Amazing. So thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Kayell, Canson, you guys have been with us right from the beginning. Thank you for everything. Michael at HC Pro is sitting right here. He has printed the whole show. He's done all the signage that you see hanging around. He's absolutely incredible. The amount of emails that have gone back and forward to him, and he has not dropped a beat. Just incredible. Come and talk to him. We'd also like to thank the wonderful people at Memento Pro. Our APA annuals are produced by them, as well as our magazines and a huge amount of printed material we have. Photoplay Photography, who are in the house. Amazing Cultural Tours, Picta, who worked with who helped us out with the whole entry system this year, which was really smooth and wonderful. So thank you so much. The Brown Bill Effect, Sally, you've been with us from the very beginning, the very first person we spoke to about this, and just backed it all the way. Epsom. Bruce, thank you so much for everything. There's going to be a couple of beautiful printer prizes that are going out today from Epsom. They're amazing. They're beautiful printers. Earth, thank you for the prizes that you've been providing for the winners year upon year. And Manfrotto, who just came back on board again this year. It's really exciting to have you guys back. Finally, we just want to thank Lowenstein's Arts Accountants and Media Arts Lawyers. These guys are the best at doing what they do. We certainly don't know that side of things, and they support us all the way in those areas. So thank you so much. So I guess there's just, before we bring up the first presenter, we just want to say that, this is the kind of, well, I was going to say the start of the weekend, but it's not. We're doing a whole bunch of artist talks over the weekend. It started last night with Judith Crispin and Morgana McGee, and anyone that was in that room, I think, felt the power of that conversation. It was really quite moving. Today we have Aisha Kenton and John Feely. They are going to be talking up in Stingrays at 2:30, so I really encourage you all to come up and listen to them. They're, beautiful artists and have a really deep understanding of what documentary photography is about. Maybe you can talk about Sunday.
Yeah, so Sunday the program continues. So we've got 3 talks or 3 events happening on the Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so first up on Sunday we have the screening of Joe Duck's a short documentary that was made by our in-house talent Angus Scott with the amazing photographer Joe Duck, and it was all shot on Nikon Z systems, so great opportunity to see what's possible there. And for anyone who saw last year's video, you know how amazing Angus's work is. And there's going to also be a live discussion with Kayell Australia and Canson, where we get to kind of have a look at workflow and see how we make, the digital files into beautiful prints like we see here today.
And then we have 2 more talks. Serena Dinez, Serena, is in talks with some of our finalists from the environmental category. So Cody Wood, James Bugg, and
Kate Mollenkamp.
Kate Mollenkamp. Sorry, Kate. Lots of names to remember up here.
We're freestyling this part. This wasn't even part of what we were going to...
Yeah. And finally, our very own Tom Goldner will be hosting a panel discussion with some more committee members, Anu Kumar, Nicholas Walton-Healy, Fong and Richie. That they will all be talking about what they saw in the awards this year and their practices in general. They're all making absolutely incredible work. So please come down and listen to those beautiful artists.
Let's get into the announcements.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so for the first announcement, we're going to announce the junior category because they are the best. So we're going to bring up Julie Kimpton, who is the Nikon representative. She is absolutely incredible. If anyone's interested in talking cameras, this woman is amazing. And they are supporting the junior category along with the student and documentary categories this year. So Julie, over to you.
Thanks, Harry. Thanks, Tom and Gus. I would like to thank the Photo Collective community as well. You are absolutely amazing. We love working with you all. We love the work. You're so talented. But I especially love seeing little people come into photography. So this is a category that is especially close to our hearts at Nikon. And without further ado, with a title of a master, a teacher and a granddad, the winner of the junior category is Callum Jack. Congratulations, Callum.
Thank you.
You have won a fantastic ZFC kit.
Yeah.
So
Me and my mate have been looking at them.
Oh, I hope it was a yellow one.
Oh, yellow's a good colour.
It is. But luckily for you, we can change the colour. So whatever you like, you can go with your outfit. But Callum, I'd love to ask you, how did the love of photography come about?
Well, I started actually with my grandma's phone, and so we would go down to the harbour and I would just take pictures of cool shells and the beach and the lighthouse. I never really had it growing up, but I seem to just pick it up and like it. So now I've got my camera and some lenses and I just go out with my mate and shoot.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think last year you were a finalist or a winner as well.
Yeah, I was a finalist last year and the year before that.
With a drone photo of
a surfer last year.
That was amazing, yeah. So 2 years in a row, you're definitely a star in the rising, aren't you? Yeah. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing where you go with it. Thanks, Callum, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to do the student category next. So Fong, are you here?
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be judging the student category. As a student myself, I am absolutely impressed with the amount of talent and just innovation within the field of category that the students are bringing within. And I am so delighted to announce that the winner of this year's student category is Clementine McNabbs in Maddie's apartment with a new tattoo. And I just love to read Clementine's image description in front of them. The first time I saw you since I left, you came to visit me in April when Maddie hadn't moved into their apartment yet and the walls were bare. You had a new tattoo and my hair was shorter.
Thank you.
So what struck me of this photograph was not only that it situates photography within the medium of art and how impactful it is as an art form, but also it speaks directly to my experience as a young person in Australia. Not only it touched on the bittersweet witness of youth, but also the housing crisis and just the shared space of love and friendship. So I'd love to ask about the story behind this photo.
I was in America and my partner, who's here, came to visit me, and we were in my friend's apartment before they'd moved all their furniture in, and we took this photo. That's it.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Okay, who's next? Sorry, I should know this. Aisha. Okay, the people category. I shall be talking later, everyone. If I didn't mention it before, please come up and see the talk.
Thanks, Harry. Me and Joe Duck had the honour to look at all the images for the people category, and what an honour to look at all the beautiful images that were submitted. This image we came back to so many times, and we're so excited that it's the winner. So the winner of the people category is Nicholas Garcia. His photo is called Huddling Boys.
Is Nicholas here? Oh no. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, this image is just an absolutely beautiful image, and I know that there were a few right at the end there, as there always are, where it's a really kind of, it's a tough decision often. What I know you just touched on it, but what do you think kind of got you over the line with this one?
I mean, this was an image we kept on going back to, and when we were looking at the people category, Joe and I wanted to not look at it as a portrait category, but more as like a humanity kind of, experience, emotion, and this photo, like even though you can't see their faces, was so powerful. So yeah, really excited that Nicholas is the winner.
Thanks, Aisha.
I'll just add that this was the first time Harriet and I had actually been kicked out of the judging room to come to the final decision, which was pretty exciting for us, actually.
It was actually, it was good. We were told to leave so that they could, focus. Okay, so the next category will be the documentary category. Is John Feely in the house? He is. Hi, John. Hi. Nice to see you. on.
Excellent. Okay, so I was one of the 2 judges for the documentary category. It's a very, very broad category, documentary, so to make decisions about which type of documentary and the quality of the work as well is actually very, very difficult. We ended up going with a work that talked about something invisible, so something that wasn't a straight documentation of something that put images together to give you an idea about something that you don't normally see in the world through a lens. And also something that just tried something a little bit different. So tried to talk about something that we're all aware of in a different way. And that was the image over here by Carrie Jones. Is Carrie here? Great. Maybe I'll read out the image description. That'll help us show what she was talking about. But as adults, we tend to be observational in nature. Children, however, will immerse themselves in nature's offerings. A hands-on exploration and discovery of the natural environment will provoke children into thought and action. Where we simply see a beautiful flower, they will discover all the things they can do with the flower and subsequently deepen their connection to the land in a way we've perhaps sadly outgrown. This image is from a series of diptychs created to document my family's travels to the national parks of the Northern Territory. My aim was to create imagery that invokes the senses, the heat, the dry, the rich earth, and even richer culture, where the human element enriches the understanding of the environment and vice versa. To give memories to my children, visceral in nature, akin to how the natural environment has shaped my own childhood memories. Speaking of children, hello.
Do you want to come up?
Yeah, get on the stage as well.
Thank you.
Excellent. So first of all, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Second of all, how did you put it together? How did you recognise there was some sort of similarity or dialogue between the 2 images, and how did it come about to be what it is here?
I think probably just we were on a bit of a cruise and we were going through, and we were lucky enough to have a local Indigenous guide go through and talk the way around Yellow Waters, and just watching how the kids really interacted with him but also with the environment. We were all sitting back and snapping away, but the kids were so hands-on, and it just sort of struck a chord. But I think for him standing alone, it didn't quite tell the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really it. I think I said it all in the description.
Definitely.
It was in Darwin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Here we go. This is a few little bits in there. I've got the camera, but that's just Okay, so next we have the environment category. So Serena, you will, if you can come up. Oh, hello. Already.
Hi everyone, I'm Serena. This year I had the pleasure of judging the environment category with Noah Thompson. It was a very difficult category to judge because it's kind of everything encompassed into one. There's landscape images, there are things that cross with documentary. It was very interesting, and it was very difficult for us to judge as well. There were several images that we kept coming back to that we couldn't really agree on until the very end. And so without further ado, I'll announce the environment winner is Xander Linger with Degenerate 3. And we have a representative of Xander's to accept the award because Xander couldn't be here today. He's in the UK.
Oh, yes, sorry.
So I'll read out his image description. Instead of photographing the grand vista or vast landscape, I wanted to peer closer in to isolate and celebrate the beauty of one of the most important aspects of our environment, that of decay and death. In order to more fully understand and appreciate this, with Degenerate 3, I decided to use the wet plate collodion technique and the patience and consideration it demands to record a fallen leaf of the fig tree, Ficus rubiginosa, cracked and curling in on itself in its later stages of decay.
My name is Saskia and my uncle has asked me to read a few words while he is stuck over in London. Firstly, thank you to Harriet, Tom and Gus for Photo Collective for supporting Australian photography through these awards. Thank you to all the judges for recognising my photograph, something a bit different from norm. Thank you to my mum, dad and all my family, including my beautiful niece Saskia. Hey, that's me. For accepting this award on my behalf. And lastly to my partner and biggest supporter Brooke and our soon-to-be first child Lola. Love you all.
I promise we didn't put her up to that. That just happened. Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, that was just amazing. Okay, so our second last category, just 2 more to go, guys. We have the experimental category, and Richie is going to come up and announce it. Thanks, Richie.
Hi. It is a very great memory to view the different amazing ideas all over Australia bring to the APA this year. And it's a lot of different thoughts in this category. People trying to find something special in this medium, photography, and trying to find in there and trying to beyond there. So it's very impressive this year. And the winner of experimental category is Julie Sandberg, transmutation. Congratulations. I'm going to read her statement. During the Delta lockdown in Sydney 2021, I created new work by exposing old negatives from my archives to homegrown biological materials. In the study image from 2002, my daughter was pictured at the cusp of adolescence. Just as this moment in my daughter's life has gone forever, the negative also no longer exists in its original form. The fungal spores introduced to the negative in 2021 continued to feed on the film's emotion, further disrupting the image and overwriting both the 2002 and 2021 versions. In this scan from April 2023, the passage of time and continued growth of the microbes have obliterated the face and erased the identity of the subject, revealing something new and intangible. The transformation was entirely unpredictable, but mirrors the loss of childhood and how we remember and forget the past. So what made you have this idea to looking back your daughter's old photos and connect it with time and other materials?
I've been working on a very long-term project of my daughter. Really started seriously when she was 7, and she's 35 next year. So there's have a lot of archival material, and there's something about the materiality of that material that I don't want to. It becomes a problem in storage after a while when you're working with film and you're working with prints, and it's about time, loss, decay, disintegration, and I've been working at it across a number of fields, also with landscape as well. So it's related to the times we live in, that these are really testing and trying times as well. So there's a lot of ideas going on, and I haven't really come to grips with them yet. I'm still in the process of working through it.
Oh, great. And why you pick up that specific photo of your daughter? Do you have like a feeling?
There's something transcendent about the pose, I think. And I never really liked the particular work. I never used it in my body of work. But when I, had got to work with my microbes, it transformed into something that was better than the original. And that's the nature of the creative process, I think, that you have to risk it disintegrating completely and losing it and, becoming completely dead to create something new.
And just on the materiality of things, make sure you look around the room to actually find the print of this, because the screen just doesn't do it justice. So.
Okay, so our last category is the animal category. Ricky's right here. Great. There you go.
Hello, I'm Ricky from Collarts. First, a huge thank you to Photo Collective for putting this event on. It's absolutely amazing, and for supporting photography in Australia. Second, thank you. Collarts are so proud to be a major partner for these awards this year, and a huge thank you to all the student volunteers you see around the room today. Thank you so much. So the judging happened on one of our campuses this year, so I had the privilege of sneaking into a couple of the judging moments, and I was right at the end of the animal when when those decisions are made on those final few images. And I'll just say to all the finalists, it was one of the most thought out. They just went to and fro, and there was so much discussion. It was such a strong category this year. And without further ado, the winner is an image called Meditation by Jules Cassie. And while Jules is making her way up, an artificial reef built to provide octopuses with a safe place to reproduce in Port Phillip Bay. The Buddha statue was added to create an extra structure. It has been proven to be a popular meeting place for marine life. Absolutely exquisite image.
Sorry.
Jules is a little bit overwhelmed, and so should be Jules. It's absolutely an exquisite image. Can you tell us a little bit about its capture?
Thank you. So this was taken just off Raipia, where there's an artificial reef that has been built. So during lockdown, 2 scuba divers kept themselves entertained by building an artificial reef, which turned out to be a huge success for the octopus. So it created a safe environment for them to reproduce. There's pipes and all sorts of things. The statue was actually a late installation, so that's a recent, so it's not completely covered in growth, but the octopus love their new playground. This was a fleeting moment where the octopus had just moved onto the statue. I managed to get 2 shots before it took off. So there we have it.
I'm just astounded when you say 2 shots. Like, I would have been just so excited as soon as this octopus arrived, and literally mirroring the starfish. Absolutely incredible. How did you manage to get there?
Well, quite often I'm actually videoing when I approach something like this, and it's a split-second decision to change to taking a photo, because but this, I could almost see it coming together, and then just went bang, 2 shots, and that's the image.
Absolutely incredible, Jules. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, that was lovely.
Yeah, let's all together a round of applause for all the winners and finalists and shortlisted artists.
So that's really about it.
I think we
isn't
just
it,
dropped the
Tom?
microphone and...
Yeah, congratulations everyone. It's, you know, congratulations to all the winners, but all the finalists and people in the shortlist and everyone that even entered. Just it makes our, you know, it completes us that people are continuing to support Photo Collective and enter these awards because it really makes everything we do happen. So thank you all so much for being here. Congratulations again to all the winners. And the bar is open. Please grab some food. The food here is incredible. We'll be here for most of the day.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Tell me